G'day mate, welcome to my team. This is Chloe. We're together, falling in love with our true selves. In today's connected world, there are people who quietly go their own way, feeling trapped by an invisible force. Every time they face a social situation, it feels like stepping into a minefield, heart racing, palms sweating, and their throat tightening, making it hard to speak. Next, let's step into social anxiety, uncover its roots, and explore ways to help those affected break free and regain their social lives, shining a light of hope for those struggling in the dark. Social anxiety disorder is a mental health condition when individuals experience intense fear and worry in social situations. It's more than simple nervousness. It can disrupt daily life, work, school, and relationships. People with this condition often fear being judged or embarrassed, leading to physical symptoms like blushing, sweating, and dizziness. This anxiety can make it difficult to interact with others, cause the avoidance of social situations and isolation over time. People with this type of social anxiety start feeling intense panic as soon as they know they will be in certain situations. Take Rash, for example. Whenever he knows he will interact with the opposite sex, like at a mixed-gender academic event or a party, he feels overwhelmed with fear. He can't sleep for days, constantly worrying about saying or doing something wrong. By the time the moment comes, it feels like his body freezes and his throat tightens, making it hard to speak. People with social anxiety know their fear isn't rational, but they can't control it. They desperately want to socialize like everyone else, but the fear always holds them back. This leads to frustration and makes their mental burden worse. Others often don't understand their fear, thinking they are just shy or timid, which adds even more pressure and makes it hard for them to seek help or understanding. Genetics play a key role in social anxiety, and it shouldn't be overlooked. Studies clearly show that social anxiety has a genetic component. If someone in your family has it, other members are more likely to develop it too. For example, in the Manitoba twin study, if one identical twin has a social anxiety, the other is more likely to have it as well. But this doesn't apply to fraternal twins. But environment plays a big role too. Negative childhood experiences like bullying, being laughed at, or lacking family support can plant the seeds of fear in a young man, which grow into social anxiety over time. Ali's audition from Mr. Robot is a good example. His unstable family life made him fearful and distrustful of relationships. And as an adult, these feelings show up as extreme anxiety, discomfort, and even physical symptoms in social situations. For those struggling with social anxiety, understanding the root cause is just the first step in long recovery processes. What's more important is actively finding and practicing effective coping strategies. The first key step is self-awareness. Patients need to pay attention to their thoughts in social situations. For example, when anxiety hits, they should pause and ask themselves, what I'm thinking right now. Often this reveals irrational thoughts, like worrying about embarrassing themselves or being judged negatively. Writing these thoughts down and analyzing them is crucial to breaking the cycle of fear. It's important to properly handle feelings of nervousness and anxiety. These are natural reactions to stress, not signs of weakness. Instead of criticizing yourself for feeling anxious, learn to accept these emotions. As for social skills, everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. Maybe you're not great at telling jokes or being the life of the party, but that doesn't mean you're not valuable. See these areas for importance as opportunities to grow and focus on getting better with a positive attitude, not beating yourself up. Once you've accepted yourself, you can use systematic desensitization to overcome social anxiety. Start by ranking social situations from least to most frightening, like greeting a neighbor, talking at a convenience store, or attending a family gathering. Begin by imagining the easiest scenario. Get comfortable with the mild anxiety, then try it for real. Once you succeed, move on to the next level. Social stimulation exercises can also help. Use video calls with friends or family to practice social interactions. Set different things. Focus on speaking, listening, and nonverbal cues. Afterward, review and analyze to improve. Dear friends with social anxiety, just reading this is already the first brief step toward change. Remember, the fear you feel isn't as scary as it seems. Every brief attempt and effort is like lighting a lamp in the dark. showing you the way to break free from social anxiety. If you keep going, one day you will constantly move through any social situation, showing your true awesome self. Subscribe to the channel and click the bell for updates on latest content and psychology insights. Thanks for watching and stay tuned. See ya!
Bye bye.